Alright, get in the arsenal.
Get in the arse.
Alright, back in there. Anyway.
I think that bulb got destroyed. Oh no, it's still here.
Yeah, it's still there. It's like, you leave it somewhere, you're not gonna find it again, probably.
Shit, it just fell off.
You get a cage right on there.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Is that guy throwing knives? Oh yeah, he's throwing knives, definitely. I'm gonna deliver some justice to him. 3, 5, 5.
How long have we actually been on this map?
My butt, it hurts.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize that was there!
I need to raise mine up a little bit more, actually.
Ah, you bastard!
Oh, I'm so... I actually didn't realize you moved that. I'm so fucking sorry.
Ah, wrong portal! Why do we even have that portal?
No. Oh,
Why is she blaming me for your deaths? Alright, you know, I'm gonna give you the blame for once.
it's all you, man!
I give up! I give up! Why? 3, 2, 1, hit it!
Not even doing anything.
You're not even... Are you holding your handbrake? Oh god.
I was not. I was not touching anything. You couldn't even push me!
Whoa! Sorry. Jump right into you. Oh shit, I'm off the cliff. Ah! Ah!
Really? Did you actually go
down.
off the cliff?
Oh, that looked like a painful nut shot right there. Can you portal it? Yes, we can!
Oh, fuck up, you Bob the Builder.
Yeah, there you go. Then you can walk through it. Because that grill will just kill your portals. The grill will kill! Oh, for fuck's sake! Ah! You bastard!
Killed you! What?
You just fucking... Alright, that's it. I'm calling payback. Yes! Yeah! So that's down, that's up. Got it.
Press it before I go through the portal.
Yes! That looks so badass.
No!
Oh, God damn it! So I doing... Ah, you fucker! Oh!
Oh, you're locked!
I just matrixed it through the blades! How do I avoid her poison then?
You don't.
You just kill her immediately.
Alright, I
You
guess I
just
gotta...
try to kill her
guess I gotta
before
charge
she
in.
kills you.
Ah!
Ow!
I'm going to be f***ing broke.
Ow! What even happened there? What even happened?
Whoa!
What?
I just got flung up into the air. The perfect mounting position for the engine. Look at that. Look at that satisfaction. Get your penis out of there. Look at the satisfaction.
Get your penis out of there!
I'm glad everything just comes out of the bag one at a time, though. Do you remember the old versions where you'd open the bag and it would just be a massive explosion?
You can do that. You just press and hold it now.
I don't think I want to do that, given how much is in this bag. Oh! You motherfucker! I mean, if you search race car, then you're gonna see so many cars. Oh! Sorry! Oh! I'm dead.
My butt, it hurts.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize that was there. Who's staying back at the ship anyway, between us three? Chat, who do you think should be in technical support? Oh! Shit!
You idiot! Why
No!
did you stay there?
Why? I thought I was gonna land right in front of me! God damn it! That's me!
Which one of you is real?
Oh!
Kill it!
Oh!
I
Double
had to
kill!
do it.
Got a bolt. for fuck's sake! Now the odds are... End of story. Hi! Hello! Hello! Oh! Me! What? Okay! Oh, for fuck's sake! Why? What's killing me? 3, 2, 1, hit it!
Not even doing anything.
You're not even... Are you holding your handbrake? Oh god.
I was not. I was not touching anything. You couldn't even push me.
Whoa! Sorry. Jump right into you. Oh shit, I'm off the cliff. Ah! Ah!
Really? You actually got off the cliff?
Oh, that looked like a painful nut shot right there. How do I avoid her poison?
Haha, you don't.
You just kill her immediately.
Alright, I
You
guess I
just
gotta...
try to kill her
I
before
gotta
she
charge in.
kills you.
Ah!
Ow!
I'm going to be f***ing broke.
Ow! What even happened there? What even happened?
Go to bed.
No! Yes! Why?
Because 2 streamers are sitting here in bed doing nothing.
Go to bed! 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 Bed! Ooh, scared the shit out of me. That was executed perfectly. Oh, fuck's sake. He's taking off into me, isn't he? Yep, Rotorua ground. We just had a rogue Cessna 172 fly the other way. Oh my god, look at him go! We've got a rogue Cessna going nose down into the ground. Shit. Ah, there you go. Can you guys hear me? Sweet, there you go. I forgot I unplugged my microphone last night because my USB ports are still powered for some reason. Anyways, how are we, you bastards? I'm Proxy Aspect and we're back at it with Elite Dangerous, and I don't know why the game's not showing up. Oh, that's why. I had the game capture. Alright, you should see it any second now. Yes, there it is. God, that took a while for it to load in. Still kind of loading in as I speak. Hello, Cheeky, how are you? It's been ages since I last streamed this game, and the whole time, and we still are, heading back to the bubble inside my carrier here. I've been keeping it sort of up and running in the back end, so it's nowhere near running out of funds just yet. So, we're currently in a system that's about... Oh geez, I should probably turn the music down a bit. There you go, don't want the music to overshadow the game too much. There we go. How does the stream look? Does it look okay? I sort of had to revert a few things after my last stream where I was downstairs on my laptop, so I hope it looks good. How was your weekend? My weekend was pretty good. It was nice and chill the whole time. I spent so much time editing a lot of clips. Most of those clips you saw on the starting screen are clips that I've not uploaded to my socials yet. So, aside from the starting screen and the subscriber section in my Discord server, that's a little sneak peek slot there. So, let me have a look at the galactic map here. I've got my joysticks all wired up. By the way, I'm still called GT Gamer 5 in this game. You can't... There's no way in-game to change your commander name. So I've sent Frontier an email, see if they can change my commander details to my new name. But worst case, I'll either just stick with it or start a new fresh save. But I've had this save for about 2 years, I reckon. I mean, I've had this save since I built this computer. So anyways, we're still out in the middle of the galaxy here, and our end objective, however long that may take, is end up here, which is the bubble. We're about, last I checked, why is it zooming out? There we go. We're about 14,000 light years away, so still quite a few jumps. I think I've got the tritium to do it. Worst case scenario, we can just go mining again. But how was your weekend, Cheeky? You primed and ready for the Toyota 86 race this week? Oh, hang on. I've got a text file in here. I'll get rid of that, because that's the system I'm already in. In fact... E00B2312. Okay, that's in the text file, so... I'll get rid of that, because I'm already here. What's causing me to zoom out? Is it some drift on my joystick or something? I had to reprogram all my controls the other day, because of, since I played the game briefly with a keyboard and mouse, I had all my controls reset. Right, what button handles the zoom? Ah, it's you. I had that button twisted a bit. There we go. Right, we'll hit the jump in 15 minutes. Now, I already did a little spot of exobiology in the system, so we're all caught up. So, those that haven't seen my fleet carrier, I'll give you a wee little tour. So, that was the command deck I was just on. That's where the fleet carrier is controlled. This is the seating area. Now, it's possible in the game to have lots of people ride with you on the carrier to wherever your carrier is going. Because fleet carriers are meant as, like, you know, extreme long-distance travel vessels. And you have to be seated every time the carrier jumps. Escape pods, they take you to the last saved location. Got my shipyard, where I can access the ships that I have stored on my carrier. And believe me, all of my ships are on my carrier. I took them all with me when I flew out here. You ever played Elite Dangerous before, Cheeky? Because I used to play this game, like, a lot. Like, way back then. When I first built this computer, this was, like, one of my main games. It's, like, it's my second ranked game in hours on Steam at about 424 hours, I think. Top one being Gmod at 446. And this, my friends, is the ship I've got for exobiology. Which is the Imperial Courier. Not really good for long distance jumping, but if you're just scanning a single system, then works like a charm. System set. Is there no... There's no bodies in here, is there? I can have a peek.
Live release. Restrict speed until clear of our carrier.
Does the stream sound okay to you guys? Ah, just one body, which is that sun over there. Well, no point going any further. Tell you what, I started flying in this game with a joystick and I've never stopped.
Permission granted. Please approach your designated landing pad in good time.
Please approach your designated landing pad in good time. I'll tell you what, I'm not used to this design. I've had my carrier as Fortune class for a long period of time. There we go.
Landing complete.
I should try a new ATC controller at some point. I've used Yumi the whole time I've had this carrier, which is one of my favorite ones. So cool to watch, just everything just closing. Although a landing pad like this, though an airlock like this, you'd think with the doors closed it would take a long time for the airlock to seal. I'd probably have to put my helmet on. You know, I can't remember the last time I did an on-foot op in this game. I've been in Colonia so long, I forgot what it's like. I need to get back to the bubble and start doing on-foot missions again. So we jump in about 10 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ride this carrier, and then the system that we end up in, we'll check it for exobiology. And I reckon what we could do, I don't know how the exploration capabilities of my courier are, but we could just send the carrier on its way and just follow it. That actually reminds me, what is the jump range on my... I can actually just look at that through the shipyard, actually. I said actually twice. Hope that's not copyrighted music. Nothing here about jump range. Oh no, here you go. FSD range 16 light years. Fuck me, traveling about 500 light years would take a long time in my my Imperial career. I feel like they've improved the sound design over the years. It's pretty good. They've really, in the hiatus I've had with this game, they've improved. I think they've improved a lot of the graphics and sound design. Fixed a lot of visual bugs this game had, I reckon. And believe me, in previous versions there were a lot. Don't mind my jittery movement, chat. It's just because I've got subtle... I haven't got that much mouse movement with my joysticks being on my desk here. I need to make a slightly wider desk, I reckon. I wonder... Oh, hey, Cheeky. If you're still in chat, I'm wondering, what sort of livery did you go for the 2 out of 86 cut we're part of? 8 minutes. I need to check. How many, How much tritium do I have on board? 1,229. That's about a whole tank's worth. Fingers crossed that we'll be able to make it with the amount of tritium that I have. Not sure what I just heard on the radio, but I'm pretty sure I heard should locate what we need quite quickly, or something like that. Is that an access level 2 thing there? Can you imagine if you could break onto the carrier and just... Can you imagine if you could just break onto someone's carrier and just run interference, you know? You know, I often wonder what would happen if the carrier jumped and you weren't seated in a seat. This game forces you into a seat if you're not in a seat by the time the jump starts, but I often sit there wondering what would happen realistically if someone wasn't in their seat. Would they ride with the ship or would they get smacked into the wall? Report immediately to Docking Bay 4. $482 should be enough for 4 more jumps until I run out of tritium in the tank. Finances are good. Did some exobiology to get the credits back up, and my buddy Nalion donated about 100 mil to the carrier as well, which is good. He's on board, though he's not online, so got to get us both back to the carrier, the bubble. That's the word. Now my free camera controls are kind of broken. I need to. I can't go outside, can I? No, I can't.
Passengers who wish to remain in this star system must depart soon. Hangar Bay lockdown is scheduled.
I just noticed there's a heat haze effect over the sun there. Don't think that was there in the first place. That's cool. Ugh. Something in my teeth there. Send him a message, see if he wants to join me. Brrr. I'm used to the Fortune class carrier where you can see the landing pads in the distance, but no, with this one you could just see the front, which I kind of like better. It's a bit more minimalist. Though unfortunately it means you can't point and laugh at your mates when you land, or when they mess up their landings, or when they land with auto land. You know, I think eventually the game starts making fun of you for using auto land. This is the kind of thing you gotta practice and get used to, though. Now, if only you could brew actual coffee, or whatever these are. It's just, I can't tell. Does this look like a coffee or a smoothie machine to you? Kind of looks like a slushy machine. Or at least when you... Oh, I know what it could be. Maybe you get the grinds from there, and then... Maybe there's a slot up there where you insert the grinds or something like that? I don't know. I'm no expert in space coffee machines. Definitely a spot to make a coffee or some kind of hot beverage, though. Puts me in the mood for a hot chocolate. Alright, we jump in less than a minute. I'll pause the music when things start to kick in, chat, because the carrier jumping, it's an amazing sound experience. It's probably too late for me to launch from the carrier and witness the thing from the outside. Besides, like I said, my courier doesn't have the jump range. And I've taken some of the things off my Anaconda, so it's not exactly at its optimal at the moment. A lot lighter, mind you.
Services are offline. Network suspended.
Network suspended. You can't get out of the seat from 3 minutes onwards. You have to sit here.
Attention. Carrier is now under pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
All services have been suspended. And at this point, you'd probably get escorted to your seat. Pretty sure the sound's at a decent volume. I've always had it like this. My phone's about to die.
Retracted. Hangar Bay secure.
Seriously, Frontier did a really... Even now, this is still a really good sound design. You could close your eyes, and if you're wearing a good enough pair of headphones, you'd actually feel like you're part of this. Ceiling hatches and airlocks. I notice in this carrier, you hear everything going on behind you as opposed to in front of you.
Cargo bays are secure. All scheduled work has been postponed until jump is complete.
I'll tell you what, I love the sound of the frame shift drive in this thing. You hear it charging up at this point if you listen carefully. That's pretty quiet at the moment. It's a big frame shift drive at that.
Attention all personnel. Frame shift drive has been engaged.
And the lights darken as well, showing how much power the frame shift drive uses. Or maybe it's to improve the viewing experience, I don't know.
Attention. Counting down.
And at this point, my mate's game would crash.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll tell you what. When fleet carriers first came out, the only way to see them warp was to be outside the carrier in your ship. You can still ride the carriers, but you could only ride them from the landing pads inside your ship, which you couldn't see what was going on. It was only about 2 years ago that they brought interiors to fleet carriers, and that was a big change. No, they're still gonna work on that part with they're still gonna work on that part with coming out of the system, but I suppose there's only so much you can do.
Carrier jump complete. Please stand by while final checks are processed. Attention. Lockdown has been lifted. All services have resumed. Thank you for your cooperation.
It's probably not so bad. It's probably not so good in this class because the cockpit's all the way at the front. Maybe I should just go back to Fortune class. Stick with my all-time personal favorite. Could do Victory class or Drake class, but those are the ones that a lot of people tend to use. You guys know me well enough, I like to be the unique one. Right, let's check this system, see what it's got for exobiology. Man, I love carrier jumps. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was, carrier management. This thing's got about a 3-minute cooldown after doing a jump. Hang on though, that's colors. There you go. We were a Fortune class just before. Fortune class actually looks nice and compact. I think we'll go for Fortune. Back to Fortune. There you go. Back to the roots of an organic soul. Obviously, we're going to need to depart in order for it to change. Which is good, because we need to head out and scan the system anyway. See if we can find something worthy of exobiology. Worthy of scanning.
Please confirm. You are clear, please.
Ooh, 24! Plenty of candidates. Let's have a look. Love the sound of my thrusters shutting off there. Something tells me my music needs to be just a little bit quieter. Although, do I have the in-game music enabled? I'm pretty sure I do have the in-game music enabled. Don't exactly want that. Hang on. I'll turn the game sound. Actually, no, I'll leave the game sound as is. I'll turn the music down. Because I think I usually have the music a lot quieter when I have streamed this in the past. Right, let's see what we got. I love this joystick because it's got tuning knobs for this kind of stuff. Not many good songs on this playlist. I should probably try another playlist. Oh, hang on, there's more. There's a gas giant in here, I think. Oh no, there's heaps of planets here. That's all geological. So what I'm doing right now, chat, for those that haven't seen this before, is I'm basically just scanning every single planet in the system, one at a time, in hopes of finding one that's got biological signals. Because if I can scan a planet that's got some biological signals like plants on it, they're worth a lot of credits. It's all icy bodies though, so I sort of have my doubts. There's more rings though. Good mining opportunity for some tritium, I reckon. Probably isn't a bad idea in an area like this. It's isolated in the middle of the in the road between Colonia and the bubble. Not having much luck finding any out there. Then again, you don't really see much, biologicals on icy bodies. It's worth the cartographic data though. My ship moves at like 30 k's a second every time I do this. Yeah, nope, there's nothing here. What if we head out towards a random star and just go from there? Like, let's move towards... Let's head towards this waypoint and see if we can find ourselves some biologicals. I want to go hunting. I haven't done this for a while. Man, how cool would that be in real life? Okay, 27 bodies in this one. Just scoop up some fuel and then we'll start scanning this system. If we can get some bios from the neighboring system, that would be great. There we go, I'll just get some distance from the sun. Light speed, baby! You know, chat, I can only imagine it's a matter of time before we invent faster than light travel. They do say, however, it's not physically possible. But they have proven warp is possible, on a microscopic level at least, so that's a start. I have faith. Oh, apparently this one hasn't even been discovered yet. It's all geological. I kind of forget what geological means. It's like geysers or just natural causes and stuff, isn't it? Nothing biological in this wee area, though. Whoops. I missed a signal. A lot of lone bodies here. Nothing on that one. Gas giants are spooky. That's geological again. Okay. Not looking good so far, chat. Of course, there wouldn't be any biological signals on a gas giant, but can you imagine that, eh? How long would it take to land there? That's geological. Nope. This side of the system is probably... This side of the system is probably planet... Icy planet heaven. You know what? Let's get the carrier on the next jump, I reckon. What even is next on the list? We just did this one jump. We're off to Kluku. Funny system names this game has got. Sweet, that's going to jump in about 15 minutes. For now, let's make our way back to where the carrier is. Should just be a single jump. That's awesome to watch. Brings into reality how fast you're actually going. When you consider how fast you're actually going. There we go. I can tell when I'm about to warp in because of the way my head view moves. I thought my carrier was going to be a lot further away from the entry point, but it's not. It's a lot closer. So we might have a good wee way to the carrier again. On the bright side, we'll be able to sell the cartographics I got for some credits by the time we get to the next system.
This is Flight Control. Access to the carrier must be authorized in advance. Attention. A hyperspace jump has been scheduled. Please finish any remaining tasks in this system prior to the carrier's departure. Access granted. Please follow standard docking procedure, Commander.
Standard docking procedure. Standard docking procedure initiated. Diving into the platform and hoping you don't slam into it. My flight controller gives me guff every time I slam into the carrier. That was actually kind of stylish.
Plans engaged. Welcome, Commander.
Welcome, Commander. Tell you what, it's cheap as chips to refuel this thing. Probably because of its small fuel tank. Maybe I'll hold out until the next jump. Actually, no, it probably doesn't matter. You get a good amount of credits from all this. Redemption offers, that's unavailable. Do I even have anything on my redemption list? Damn, all that in Codex discoveries? How have I not claimed all of that yet? Probably because I've not had access to a redemption office for a long, long time. Has anything popped on Garnet recently?
Power play standings. HIP 22460 declared free of Thargoids. Aegis has confirmed that HIP 22460 shows zero sign of Thargoid activity following a blockade organized by Axi and XSF forces. It is theorized that the Thargoids have maintained a varying presence in the HIP 22460 system since at least 3303, due to reports recovered from the now-abandoned Fort Ash laboratory. After the Proteus wave weapon in the system in 3308, Thargoids aggressively swarmed the system until recently. But AX forces sought to change this over the past few weeks, and the signal from Aegis military advisor Aiden Tanner indicates that the system is now fully under human control. Tanner himself provided a message of thanks. The impeccable efforts of Axi, XSF, and allied AX pilots have finally brought peace to one more system. I only wish I was young enough to join these heroes out on the front lines. These pilots have provided a great service to humanity, and all here at Aegis salute them.
And I was all the way out here in Colonia. I completely missed out on the Thargoid War, unfortunately. What's up, GT? Hello, Royalty. Still using my old handle again. How are ya? Is he going to be playing Train Sim World this week? Will I have to school you on how to drive a steam train? Not really. I mean, I already know the basics on how to drive the Stanya class. The tips and tricks he gave me on the braking though was quite useful. Although, let's face it, you'll probably see me make a flop or two. Oh yeah, you changed your name. Yep. Couple months ago now, I think. It was around mid-November I started calling.
A hyperspace jump has been scheduled. Please finish any remaining tasks in this system prior to the carrier's departure.
Oh, we got plenty of time. We jump in like 10 minutes. I have school today, so I can't stay long. Fair enough. Are you in class or something? Oh no, wait. You would have just woken up, I think. And I'll finish with school. Okay. Power regulator. When did I get all this? Power regulator, degraded power regulator. These will probably be handy for if I end up breaking into another building at some point. After CXC, I'm done. Call me an idiot, but what's CXC? Haven't heard of that. It's a good idea to keep the sander on until you reach 28 kilometers an hour. I have to wonder, is sand limited in Train Sim World, or is it just like not simulated, so it's unlimited? Like, can you run out of sand? Alright, let's go into the carrier. Caribbean Examination Council, gotcha. So it's just like school exams, eh? It's just too bad you can't get in and out of your ships yourself. It would be a pretty nice touch of immersion.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
I don't think they put a limit on it. Maybe one day we'll have to test as like an experiment. I mean, you don't see anything like a sand tank or anything, so you have to assume that sand is generally unlimited. I definitely need it in the level I'm struggling to complete, which is really, really slippery.
You have organic. Our scientists are keen for new data.
Ah, fuck, I've got nothing. This looks too much like Nalyod's character.
Everything. Feel free to return once you've gathered some biodata.
Lockdown begins in 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes actually. Well, oh yeah, that's one of the fighter ships. Half a millennium. How long is half a millennium? Just need 1s and 2s, hopefully I'll get a 3 in math test, or better yet, a 2. So what's the best score then? I completely forgot I had this ship. Don't know why it's not popping up. Ah, there it is. I think I'm going to take some... I need to figure out what I took off the Anaconda to put on the Imperial Courier. Because I wanted to use the Imperial Courier for exobiology missions. So yeah, the only steam trains I've got at the moment, Big Man Joe, is just the Stanier classes. Both passenger and cargo. But depending on how much the... what's it called? The Flying Scotsman route is, I'll probably get it. 456 Beyond is a... Oh, so the higher the worst. Fucking hell, I forgot how big this thing is. Right. Howdy, beautiful. Have not flown you for a long time. Oh, look, it's still got my old tag on the dashboard. Hang on, I think I can change that.
Passengers who wish to remain in the star system must depart soon. Hangar bay lockdown is scheduled.
But CXC never changed their exams, and just repeat it. Ah, sounds about right. Ow! Let's see, how did I do this in the last ship? Okay, well, we'll get rid of this. CXC kind of... What sort of questions do they do with it? PRXY. There you go. The only reason I don't put the full proxy there is because it hasn't got enough characters to like make it look fully center on the board. And depending on who gets the highest, determine if you get one or go. The highest is 50 and... Oh, better get to the cockpit.
Contact active.
Depending on who gets the highest, just determine you get one or two. Like if the highest is 50, they go for 50 and pass you. If you get somewhere closest to that. Okay. And way different system to what we use here in New Zealand. Right, let's head over to the command deck. I'll give you guys the best seat in the house. I keep thinking you're from USA. What? Is that my accent? I have a lot of people thinking I'm from America for one reason or another.
Services are offline. Network suspended.
That was well timed. Any longer and I would have been escorted to my seat. I would have teleported.
Attention. Carrier is now under pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
What kind of examination do you have in New Zealand? We have different types of exams depending on what kind of class you take in high school. Like, you know, there's English exams, maths exams, physics exams. Yeah, it just depends on what classes you took in high school. There's not a general one that's like, you know, used widely across the country like you see in many other, many other countries.
Landing pads retracted. Hangar bay secure.
Hangar bay secure. Is it like CXC? Do they have a name for it? No, they don't. Like we don't have a general exam like your CXC. They're divided into different exams depending on what classes you're in. Like, take me for example. I had one exam for English, one exam for maths, one exam for physics, one exam for... I'm not too sure. I forget. It's been a while. My mouse goes into sleep mode every time I sit here for extended periods of time.
Cargo bays are secure. All scheduled work has been postponed until jump is complete.
Is my seat out of place? I can't tell. Do they like change up their papers? Yep. It's a different one every year. That's some cool radio dialogue. Frame shift drive calculations complete. Uploading telemetry. Telemetry received. Stand by for countdown. See, the time up there isn't exactly accurate. It's probably going off British Standard Time there. What day is it? Tuesday. Not gonna go into maintenance tonight.
Attention. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That never gets old. In CXC, depending on the subject, you have to set those subjects to CXC like if it was meant. Oh, hang on, wait. When you say CXC, you're talking about like the organization that does the exams, right? Well, we have one of those in New Zealand. It's known as NCEA. That was pretty well done. Every time I jump, I can see the stars getting lighter and lighter. I'm gonna miss the star density. Thank you for your cooperation. But I need to do my SBA school-based assessments. If not, you're ungraded and can't see the exams or buy it. Ah, bugger. Yeah, it's amazing how different education systems are across countries. And I think if you cheat, you would get banned from CXC for like 2 years. Fuck me. Cheating is punishable by criminal offense. Wait, what? I thought I changed the thing on the dashboard. Did I not save that? What the fuck? Oh, Scarlet Ah, okay. Something went wrong on Elite Dangerous's end. Hang on. Let's load back in. I just hope I pass and come out of school. Fair enough. Best of luck to you, mate. There you go. That's come right now. That was weird. That must have been what triggered the Scarlet Crate here. Alright, let's see. So I've got no hard points, because this is just an exploration ship. I've got no means of defending myself, which is okay. Heatsink, frame shift weight scanner. When did I put that in? That must have been so it can be easier to find my mates. Power plant, everything's all good. Oh yeah, I put Super Cruise Overcharge in this thing. Frame shift drive booster. I must have taken off the surface scanner. Right, well, let's get back in my career. Similar kind of terms, isn't it? Now let's see if this system's got any buyer. We're slowly making progress. We've traveled about 1,000 light years this stream. Starfield's definitely getting lighter and lighter, though. It's sad.
Ship has released. You are clear to leave.
13 bodies. Doesn't really give me much hope for a biological planet, but let's see. Let that engage. So we're only going about 30 kilometers a second at the moment. Icy bodies. We've got some rocky bodies. Those ones are likely to have exobio. Let's see. Right, that's a gas giant. Okay, that's geological again. Won't get anything from the icy bodies. 1, 2, 3, 4, give me some exobio. That doesn't even rhyme. 1, 2, 3, yo, give me some exobio. It's just geological. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm curious to see what the geological signals really are. Oh, hang on, I'm not done yet. Still a couple more. 2 more, actually. Okay. Nothing once again. Alright, let's see if that planet I targeted. Tell you what, I could take the... You know what? Let's take the Anaconda. I'm gonna need to take some modules off this thing and put them on the Anaconda, but hey. Nice change from using this small fry for once. That was a loop of shame. I remember when the game would say slow down instead of gravity well. There you go, just in time. Now I wish there was a button I can click to quickly request docking access.
This is Flight Control. Access to this carrier must be authorized in advance. Access granted. Please proceed to your landing pad, Commander.
What can I say? I know this ship pretty well. Ah, I just went a little too far backwards there. Oops. There we go.
Landing complete.
Right, there's a few things I've got to take off this.
Thanks, Commander. We are glad to have you.
Okay. Keep the multi-cannons on that. Heat sink, point defense. I don't think I took point defense off. Did I? I can't remember. Shield generator. Detailed surface scanner. That's the one thing I took off my Anaconda. I think that was it. Either that or the... I didn't put any point defense on it, did I? No, I can't. No, I didn't. Okay, switch to the Anaconda. Oh shit, it's been a while since I last flew this thing. And I remember it having not so much maneuverability because of the thrusters I put on it. Here we are, surface scanners. Now what else do I have? AFMs, there's auto field maintenance unit, collector limpets, that's meant for mining. FSD boosters, I've already put one on. Cool, I'll leave it like this for now. Right, let's work this out. What do I have in terms of firing groups? Repair, that's a, okay, repair limpet, got it. Wait, scanner. I need surface scanner, the same thing as my D scanner. There you go. Cool, I think that's it. Right, I was checking out one of the geological planets, wasn't I? Just out of pure boredom. I'll check this one out. I forgot how big this ship is.
Landing clamp disengaged. You are clear to leave.
Trust me, chat, when I say this, these ships look way better than they look on the screen. You put on a VR headset, you feel like you're on a freaking cruise ship with this one. Alright, I put the Super Cruise overcharge on this thing. Let's see how fast, let's see how quickly it gets me there. This thing is so slow. I'm too used to the courier. Right, I forgot how to activate it. It's, oh, here you go. Noom. Ooh, that was really well placed. This thing's got a big enough fuel tank that it probably doesn't matter too much. You know, I heard there was a station in a system somewhere that takes you about an hour and a half to get to in real time. Hey!
Brother, this guy stinks.
I probably am a little bit sweaty up here because it's... Alright, I guess you're the one that stinks. Dono, my man, how are you? How's your holiday going, bro? Also, thanks for the resub. 9 months. Okay, that's going just a little bit too quick. This thing is not as maneuverable as my last ship. Okay, here you go. Right, this is a full probe planet. That should do the trick, assuming this was my pattern. Good, resubbed ages ago, but haven't popped in to share it. Ah, fair. Still though, bruv, very much appreciated. Ooh, pretty much nailed that right on the head. Fumaroles, geysers. What were fumaroles? Okay, there's one down here apparently. See those tiny blue dots, chat? That's what I'm looking for. You ever played Elite Dangerous before, Dono? There we are, that's what I call a steep approach. Let's aim for this canyon here. So I'm not sure if it's just a geological feature just for looks, or if there's actually a purpose to these. Geysers, you get launched up really high into the air and you're pretty much guaranteed to die. You know what? I've got an idea. Once this thing decides to slow itself down. I forgot how weighty this thing was. I'll send a scout down. Alright, let's see what we got. So, I don't know, what on earth is a fumarole? Is it these things? Probably the sort of thing you can land on, scan, and discover, right? I'm not even sure. I'm just doing this out of boredom here. Right, where's my ship? Woo! I forgot how fast this thing is. Alright, there's the entrance. It's through the back. There we go. Never gets old. Alright, let's hit the ground. Too bad you couldn't land one of those fighters and just have your anaconda just hover up in the air like a mothership. That would be cool. But then again, you technically don't fly those ships yourself. I thought you had VR goggles. You know, this game does have VR capability, so that's fair enough. How are you anyway, Jackseed? Doing all good? Unsuitable terrain. Here's a good spot. Damn, this thing really doesn't like these landing spots. Yeah, I saw that and went, woo-ha! That would be fun in VR. The unfortunate thing is, you can only do the ship flying in VR. When you get out of the ship and walk around, it just puts you on a flat screen. It doesn't, you can't do any of the on-foot stuff in VR, but flying the ships in VR, hell yeah. There we go. This will give me first footfall at the very least. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Not too bad. We're pretty much just on a small journey. Jesus, you forget how big the ship is until you get up close to it. Yeah, still need to wait for Frontier to change my name. Right, we'll get my carrier to initiate the next jump and we'll head over there. Just copy paste the system name. We just traveled to the first Kluku. Kluku. Oops. You ever played Elite Dangerous before, Jackseed? Alright, that's the next jump. Making some pretty good progress. Once we hit this jump, we will have travelled about 2,000 light years since the start of the stream. Alright, let's get out of here. I have it, but the learning curve has kept me from playing it. Aha, fair. Because there's so much stuff that you can discover. I've got like, what, 430 hours into this game, and I'm still discovering new things. It's just because there's so much to do. Right now we're heading back to what's called the bubble, which is like the area where the majority of the players are. Because for a long, long time, we've been out in the arse end of the galaxy. Alright, I'm going to Super Cruise Overdrive back to the... Am I too close to the surface? Come on, lateral thrusters. There you go. Alright. Turn towards the carrier. Let's roll. Woo! Whoa! I think I went way too fast there. You really got to practice your engagings and disengagings with the Super Cruise Overcharge. I'm about to make stupid decisions out of ignorance. Hey, we all do, to be completely fair. You should have seen Dalion and I in our first years of the game. It's very hard to predict how quickly this thing slows down. I'm just going to keep looping back and forwards at this rate. There we go. We'll just go from here. Man, it takes a lot of fuel, the overcharge. It's a useful feature, though. Space distances are very different from what we're used to. Hell yeah. Like, I was about 849 light seconds away, which is how long it would take from the speed of light to get from where I was to where I am now. Think about that, and think about how fast the speed of light moves. Right, here's my carrier. I have to visit the carrier. It's my carrier.
Space jump has been scheduled. Please finish any remaining tasks in this system prior to the carrier's departure. Access granted. Please follow standard docking procedure, Commander.
I don't know, should I stick with this or should I go back to my Imperial courier? Because this thing's got a, because this thing has got a overcharge which will be useful for the long distances. Ugh. Yeah, I'm too used to the small ships. This thing is quite weighty, I dare say. That's night vision. Here we are. Yep, we're absolutely tiny in Earth-like planets compared to a sun-sized sun. We truly live on a speck, 100%. How small we are compared to the rest of the universe. It's honestly quite tricky to think about. There you go, nice and sheltered from the sun.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go back to the Imperial courier. I liked having the maneuverability, so to say. Doesn't mean a very good jump distance, mind you, but we're on the carrier.
Attention, a hyperspace jump has been scheduled. Please finish any remaining tasks in this system prior to the carrier's departure.
Don't worry, we got plenty of time. You ever seen a fleet carrier jump in this game, Jackseed? Low key, I wonder if I should speak out my adder to do this kind of stuff. Be handy if I'm taking a passenger around. Let's see, fire group. Same fire group as the descatter. Sweet. Please make sure to finish all your drinks to avoid spillage. Please make sure you finish all the popcorn in the box to avoid spilling kernels all over the place.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Please make sure you fastened your seatbelts to avoid flying out of the seat. Here we go, so we jump in about 8 minutes. You own this huge thing? Yep, this is mine. This is my carrier. So, I'll give you a little summary of where this thing's been over the last few years. And yeah, I'm talking real years. For some reason I can't... Ah, the panel's broken.
Attention, carrier jump sequence is underway. Lock time begins in 5 minutes.
There we go. So, we've been... I can't remember what day it was when we first made the journey, but we were... So the starting area is around about here. Sometime in... I think it was during 2023, jump the carrier all the way out to this area here, which is known as Colonia. It's like one of the most populated, faraway areas in the game. We were here, now we're here, and we're heading for there. So we're not even halfway through the trip. They really need to make first-person VR. That would make this perfect. 100%. Though, it's hard to say whether they will or they won't, because implementing first-person VR is probably quite tricky in this game. But yeah, have you ever seen a fleet carrier jump in this game, Jack Seed? It's pretty cool to watch. You know what? What's the jump range on my Anaconda? I haven't, no. Alright, well let me ask you this. Did you want to see the carrier jump from the inside or the outside? Because I can watch my carrier jump from the outside and then chase it down. That's a hard one to answer. Ooh. What's the jump range on this one? That wouldn't take too long to travel. You know what? Let's watch the walk from the outside and chase it down. That'll give me something to do. Right, ship is just being prepared. Be prepared! Be prepared! This lesson must be shared! This lesson must be shared! Be prepared! Alright, we've got 2 minutes to get off this carrier. But yeah, fleet carrier jumps, it's so cool to watch. Right, I'm fueled up, ready to go. Ready to chase this thing down. I reckon we'd probably get there by the time the cooldown's done, and even then, we can just finish off the journey while it prepares its next jump.
Last chip released. Restrict speed until clear of our carrier.
Alright, I reckon I'll probably sit about here and give you guys a pretty good view. I'm going to remain inside the ship's cockpit view though. In fact, I'll look at this angle. But it's so cool to watch. Let's set a waypoint to where the carrier's going. It's going to take about 12 jumps to get there. That'll be no problem. How long until it departs? I've kind of lost track, admittedly. In about 3 minutes or so, I think. Might be a bit tricky to see since there's not many bright objects in the background, but still, I think it will look pretty cool. There you go. It's locking itself down now.
Attention. Carrier is now under pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
Now if you watch chat, you can see the landing pads retract themselves. There you go. Oh, I'm still in reverse. Point here so you can get the best viewing experience. Sorry about the HUD being in the way. Wonder if you can actually see the bulkheads and the doors and hatches being closed. I mean, you can hear them being closed, which is pretty damn cool. Even outside, you can still hear the doors and the hatches being sealed. Access to secure area is restricted without clearance. Is the carrier drifting a bit, or is it my ship? Oh no, it's my ship. I'm moving forward like really slow. Oh shit! Didn't mean to hit the boost button. Right, by now it would be charging up its frameshift drive. Alright, full silence. You're gonna find this pretty cool. Why am I slowly moving at like 2? My thrusters aren't going. Full screen, hell yeah. Alright, 30 seconds.
Attention. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There it goes. I forgot how cool the engine sounded. And there it goes. Into the hyperspace portal. Oh, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that flicker just now? That was weird. Alright, onwards. Let's chase this bastard down. So it's going to take me 12 jumps to get there. So, theoretically, it'll be well past its cooldown cycle by the time we get there, but that's okay. We can initiate the next jump. Hopefully I run into some neutron stars along the way. That would be cool. I have a fuel scoop packed on this thing, don't I? Surely. Round the sun. There we go. Well and truly worth it to risk the overheating. Tell you that much. It's getting a little steamy in here, I reckon. Yeah, fleet carriers, they're so cool to watch. I need to remember to honk these systems. Give me some good money. Around here. There's only 3 bodies in this one. Presumably they're all suns. Don't worry, I'm flying away from it. Oops. Sometimes I flick the switch the wrong way. Forgot Delacey's ships have a keyboard like that. Nice to know even in 3315 we still use the good old-fashioned QWERTY keyboards. Here we are. Nine jumps to go. I don't think this one's a fuel star, so we might not be able to fuel scoop off this one. Yep, she's a dark one. I wonder if that's supposed to be considered a red giant or something. Surely this thing has put its route past some fuel stars. Imagine if I ran out of fuel in the middle of the galaxy. Call the fuel rats. Here we go. Implementing VR shouldn't really be that hard. All you need to do is 2 renders instead of 1 and link the XYZ axis to the VR sensors. Yeah, but there's also the hand movements too that they've got to do, and interaction with objects, which is not really quite programmed into this game to begin with. But it's already there with the ship flying though, that being said. Trust me, this ship looks a lot better than you think. Bigger. Was what I was meant to say. Alright, do a little orbital maneuver. Let's see how close we can get. Oh, that's risky. Alright, chat. I'm just gonna plug my phone in and grab my fan. I'll be back in a tick. It's just behind the green screen here. There we go. Tell you what, ever since I changed the color settings on my camera, this green screen's been working so much better. Right, I hope that's not blowing directly into the microphone. Nope, it's not. Sweet. All right. Now, if I initiate a jump, I should make it to my carrier in time. All right, let's do it. We've got 12 minutes to get there. 6 jumps should be easily doable. just realized how I can set to the word proxy on my dashboard. Actually wait, no, I can't put an O in the dead center, can I? No, I can put the O in X with the R in the XR. No, it's a hard word to center. Maybe I can space it out somehow. Yeah, I got it. I got 10 slots on the dashboard, 5 characters. Nah, even then that might not look fully centered. I have to experiment a little bit. Ooh, still can't get over how cool the warp effect looks. Seriously though, chat, I can't not play this game with the flat joystick now. It's such a game changer. Which joystick? I've got the, well, it's marketed as the Logitech X56, but officially, it's the Cytec X56. Which is what I'm rolling. Oh, no. Oh, you got the X56 too? Ooh, joystick buddies! Alright, do a loop. What do you use your joystick for? Flight Simulator, if I had to take a guess. DCS, gotcha. I forgot about DCS. I'm not gonna lie. Elite Dangerous is one of the sole games I use the joystick for. Well, the joystick part at least. The throttle quadrant I use for Flight Simulator. I used to use the Thrustmaster T for like HOTAS, but that got some pretty bad drift on it. Oh, that is bright. Okay, 2 jumps away. We should have plenty of time. There you go, keeping this thing well maintained. Oh, I think it was drift in the yaw axis that it had. I don't know, I'll have to plug it back in some point and check. I think I've got it lying around here somewhere. Damn, it's taking a while to load. Here we go. It's like being multi-crew in a nutshell. Here we are. This should be the last jump. If you consider playing some DCS, I could teach you the Huey. How much is it on Steam, DCS again? It's like a more realistic version of War Thunder, isn't it? I don't know, I'd probably suck at it pretty badly. Everyone sucks at DCS. Half the fun. Fair. Where is my carrier? There's my carrier. There we are, chat. We've caught up with it. Jeez, there's a lot of bodies in this system. Can't cancel the jump request though. Ah well. If you're right with only 2 aircraft and 1 map, DCS World is free. Ah, okay. What do you get for free? Come to think of it, I might have seen quite a few bits of gameplay of DCS World. I think someone once did a recreation of
Please be mindful of other ships around this carrier.
I think the Pearl Harbor battle or something,
Hyperspace jump has
but in a F-16 Flying Falcon instead.
in this system prior to the carrier's departure.
A Mustang and an EC-25, I believe. Ooh. Not the Spitfire. Ah.
Access granted. Please proceed to your landing pad, Commander.
Right, I haven't got a good look at when your next jump is. Oh god, if I destroy this thing, it's going to be gone forever because I don't even have enough for the rebuy. No, Spitfire you have to buy. Ah. Ah well.
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Whew, good timing. Just 5 minutes to go. Well, now that this chase is done, I think I might switch back to my courier. What a trip!
Landing successful. Hangar crew is ready. Welcome to a carrier, Commander.
Welcome to the carrier, Commander. Yeah, you don't get much for just honking systems, do you? Thing is, though, that any of the aircraft you can trial for 2 weeks, and trials reset every 6 months or so. Oh!
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
So, fly as the aircraft for 2 weeks and then not touch it again for 6 months. That's an interesting way of doing that, honestly. Six minutes, okay. I'm gonna head into the shipyard and get my courier on the pads. So you can technically flying absolutely everything for free, just one by one on a roll. That sounds like the kind of system I like, I reckon. That way you get excited too when you can fly a certain aircraft again. Could be realistic too, like you're assigned different aircraft in the military or something. "13 jumps over the course of this week. Still a pretty good view. It's too bad you can't just see the carrier just plodding along. Yeah, true, but fair warning, pretty freaking realistic. Lots to learn. Shouldn't be too bad. I mean, the flying system-wise, it can't be any different to Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I flew an F-16 on there once. Just figuring out where the buttons are, that's all. And the combat systems. You never touch those in Flight Simulator. I wonder... say you begin a fight. Do you start mid-air, or do you actually have to start up and take off the plane? If it's the latter, that would be awesome. Still have to wonder what these systems actually show. X7 is inaccessible without amber level clearance until further notice. I have to wonder how things are run back on this carrier. Behind the scenes, you know?
Services are offline. Network suspended.
Here we go. Here's the jump sequence from the inside. Basically a huge sandbox. You have a mission editor, you can make scenarios or download stuff other people have made. Ooh, that sounds like my kind of thing. Yeah, I think I've seen people use DCS to recreate the Pearl Harbor battle, I think. But it's basically like, could an F-16 defeat the fleet or something like that? Was it Pearl Harbor? I can't remember. It was like World War II era stuff. Can an F-16 defeat World War II troops or something like that? Yeah, you can do anything. That's awesome. Bulkhead secure. That's what a military uses it for legit. Really? I didn't think it had that kind of military certification. Mind you, I suppose you could use it for scenario practice rather than, you know, actual physical training, I suppose. That's pretty cool to think about. Though, you'd have to design a cockpit or something that looks exactly like the plane's controls of whatever plane you're flying. Military uses it for A-10 oh, target practice then, probably. I don't know, hang on. I don't know. Can't make a good impression of the A-10 Warthog's gun really, really fast. Here you go, so this is what you saw from the outside before, now on the inside.
Attention all personnel. Frameshift drive has been engaged.
I'm still in love with how the lights dim as soon as the frameshift drive kicks in. Design a cockpit? Yeah, some do that, but VR exists. True, I'm just talking about where like the lights and switches are and such.
Attention. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Those lightning strikes are so cool. Might have already said this before, but even now you still gotta admire the sound design for this. Yeah, all the lights and switches are true to life. You can use the 18 IRL menu to learn DCS. Nice! Same goes with reading a real-life manual to learn a Cessna and Flight Simulator. It's amazing how far simulation technology has come. I only wonder if this kind of stuff will sort of make it to reality.
Carrier jump complete. Please stand by while final checks are processed. Attention, lockdown has been lifted. All services have resumed. Thank you for your cooperation.
We've probably traveled about, I think either 2,500 or 3,500 light years. Maybe just 3,000 light years throughout the whole entire stream. Yeah, sounds are nice. People, funnily enough, people use a lot of the soundscapes in this game for sleep. Namely the sound of the Super Cruise and the frame shift drive, mind you. I thought the inside view was coolest. Yeah, and I agree. Most of that was probably because since outside was all nice and dark, it's pretty hard to see, to be completely fair. This planet's obviously been discovered before. It's been discovered, but no one's actually landed there yet. Well, you know what? Let me be the first. I put the surface scanner back on, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Ugh, I keep yawning.
Chip released. Restrict speed until clear of our carrier.
This way. Showing as unexplored because I haven't actually scanned the system yet. God damn. Right. So there's that. Probably a lot of icy bodies in here. In fact, the spectrum shows all icy bodies. The system map earlier, I think I only saw just one planet with a biological signal. Scan it though. Give ourselves some extra credits for the carrier. I'm probably making you guys in chat yawn. Apologies. Ah, here we go. I do love that the X56 has some tuning knobs, because I can use the tuning knobs for things like this. That's more geological. And then there's one last biological signal, which I think is the one I'm heading towards now. That's the one I'm headed towards. Now, I don't have an overcharge in this thing, so we may as well just sit back and enjoy the cruise for a little bit. I might be looping around it. Damn, this thing takes a while to slow down. Right, well there's our target. 6 probes, so if we fire... That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 1 down the middle. And if there's any gaps left, I'll fill it. Oh, nailed that right on the head. Right, it's just bacterium in this one. Let's head to this side of the planet. I reckon we'll find some quick bacterium in this wee section here. Here we are, into the atmosphere. 0.33 Gs apparently. Barrel roll! Right, let's drop in. I wonder if there's a ship somewhere where I could manually turn my engines on and off, like just with one quick button. That would be cool.
Landing gear deployed.
Right. There'll be a spot around here where the bacterium can be found. Though I must confess, chat, finding bacterium in a place like this is really, really difficult. Never mind, I might have just spotted the first sample. There we go. Oh, so don't forget, all the free trial stuff only works if you download DCS directly from the website and not via Steam. Oh! How come they do it like that? I'm not too sure. Okay, well that's good to know. I would have downloaded it off Steam and I would have been like, what the fuck? You told me you could have trialed the ships, the planes. Right, well here's sample number 1. Mambo number 5. There we go. Couldn't sample it for some reason. Right, let's get my SRV out. They do it that way because if you buy stuff off the website, they make more money. Don't have to pay Steam. True, that's a fair point. I wonder how much they pay to like host their own website and services and stuff for purchasing. Don't worry, I'm aware of the low gravity situation. Alright, look high and low for bacterium samples. I think that's one right there. That actually looked kind of cool. Nope, those are just some marks on the ground. Any problem with this SRV is I can't yaw. So if I'm facing in the wrong direction, hell yeah, I'd be having a blast of this VR, otherwise I might puke. Well, the good thing is, this can be driven in VR, and it's so much fun. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you're doing this to me again, aren't you, game? Goddamn joystick. I once had my entire ship get blown up because of that. There's another one. Whew, I will tell you what though, this SRV is quite hard to maneuver. You really got to know what you're doing. Alright, that's sample number 2. Just got to find one last one, and then we can take it to my carrier to sell. Hello, Hunter! How are you, my man? You alright? Whee! Oh, this might be a hard landing. Oh! Oh, that was good. Doing good, just reinstalling Tarkov at the moment. Oh, yeah. Is there, was there a bug or something with the game? What's this? Bronzite chondrite. I don't think that's worth too much, but oh shit, wrong switch. There goes my ship in the distance. Oh, this is chromium. Now I got sick of it, so I uninstalled, but I reinstalled. Fair enough, time to get back to it. And sulfur, the stinky stuff. Oh, now the cockpit smells like shit. Damn, this thing is slidey. Ooh, my ass hurts. There you go, Hunter. Any deaths yet, NED? Not yet. Though, let's just say, just before, I experienced the same thing that killed me previously. But this time, I was in this. Because I was in this, I survive. I sense foreshadowing. Well, I don't know. If I was to die through any cause, it would be this thing blowing up. Because right now my ship's just hovering somewhere in the atmosphere. Oh, shit. There. Whew. You can perform some sick drifts with this thing. Perfect. Alright, let's get all this back to the carrier. Tell you what though, Hunter, we're making great progress back to the bubble. About 12 seconds, okay. Oh, shippy! That's some cool sound design on the wheels. There it is. Oh, hey Hunter, did you see the clip I posted to you in Discord last night? Alright, here we go. There's tire tracks everywhere. Right, it's up towards the sun in a near vertical angle. Don't fly towards the sun, Icarus! Man, where's the Super Cruise overcharge when you need it? I'm pretty sure my Courier's frameshift drive is the wrong class to take it off my Anaconda and put it on this one. Here we go, slowly speeding up. It's kind of fun just watching those planets just disappear into the distance. Faster and faster, like it's being sucked away into a wormhole. Forget how cool the interior of the ship looks. I wonder if some of these lights are this color only because of my EDHM settings. There we go. A great success. When was the last time you played ED, Hunter? Ah, that was too fast as well. I kept the throttle on.
Thank you for visiting our carrier, Commander. We look forward to your custom. Landing gear deployed.
Oh wait, I haven't even... There we go.
Clearance granted. Move directly to your allocated path.
I hadn't even requested docking permission yet. I can't see the landing thing. Ah, there you go. Doesn't matter anyway. Must have been pretty far backwards.
One more safe landing. Clear to disembark. Welcome, Commander.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Magnetic contact active. Part of me wonders if these lifts also go sideways as opposed to up and down. Because going straight up and down doesn't make any logical sense because of the design of these carriers, you know?
Did you collect any interesting biodata during your travels?
Yes, I did.
Our scientists are keen for new data.
Good, because I'm about to send it to you. 5 million, that's not too bad.
Just to thank you for your contribution.
Proxy thanks you for the money. Whew, bit of a bonus right there. Alright chat, well I think on that note it's time to call it a night here. Man, even after being away for so long, you forget how brilliant this game is and how much there is to do. Still a long way to go before we get to the before we get back to the bubble. So we'll be working on that in the background. Hey, those that tuned in and stuck around today, very much appreciated. Thanks to Dono for the resub for 9 months in a row, you bloody legend. So I'll be live tomorrow. I've been thinking I'm sort of starting to go through story-based games now. So tomorrow I'm going to make a start on the story-based game Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. Came out in 2015, I think, so it's been out for a wee while. But it's another space game I've always wanted to try. It's been kind of it's sort of a sequel to Rebel Galaxy, which came out in no, hang on, it might have been. No, I think this first Galaxy came out in 2015. I think Outlaw came out in 2019 or 20. I can't really remember. But it's another space story-based game I'd like to try. So I hope you all will join me in that tomorrow. I don't think I'll use my flight joystick for it. I'll probably end up using my keyboard and mouse or controller. We'll see how it goes. For now, though, thanks to Hunter, Jackseed, and who else was in the chat today? Royalty, Big Man Joe, and Cheeky. It was good to see you guys again. And yeah, thanks again to Donna for the resub today. Very much appreciated. Whew, I'm losing my voice, so for now, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Until then, Proxy Aspect, signing off. See you later.